Hi, you probably really want to go back to Stockholm, but unfortunately, there is a case that you probably flash custom ROM which actually booted, but not all functions are working, like probably playing videos online instead of YouTube to play every video on Instagram. But in a few cases, the Instagram application just crashed. Like the not true, it refuses you to play video files from any boy and girl and girlfriend, your family. It refuses to play pretty much everything in some buggy custom ROMs. But it's very risky to have a phone with a custom ROM which is very buggy. Custom ROM buggy. Avoid them. All I'm gonna to do is now to test with another piece of Google search. And I'm going to test one of the files if Mollywear will visit Factor blah 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 many miserable files and touch one of the dirty talk lines. Wow. Wow. For me. Wow. That's a pretty bad idea. The video from the YouTube is not also crashing, but it have a glitchy screen which refuses you to load, and this screen from playing any YouTube video is very glitchy. You can look there. There is a glitchy thing, and here's one example. An example which the video from every YouTube video from a custom ROM is getting very glitchy. Glitchy videos can lead you to crash or something. I'm not a troller anyways, but screw the trollers, the dope users, the dope or nasty trollers about Samsung Android. But here's an example. When you play even on Facebook or Twitter, the screen is crashing and glitchy, which names is Twitter has stopped, Tumblr has stopped, but the issue is not all custom ROMs have a problem, but you can instead play games. You can play instead games, but many more examples if you can. You can boot in straight in a recovery mode to do. If you have a stock ROM backup with the Sayach kernel, Sayach kernel is one of the kernels which I probably accepted this kernel very well. But the problem is if you can really boot in recovery mode, we have the recovery mode booted, but is on Team Recovery project. You better install or probably go ahead and flash the Clockwork mode recovery, because on Clockwork mode recovery you have the backup. Okay, here you have backup. Oh, the charger and the battery, it shows incorrectly. You better measure the voltage, of course, but definitely you need to format mount preload data. Don't mount EFS, please. Don't play. Format cache, format data, and format at the final the system. Don't format preload. This is the backup primary. This is the primary internal storage file with the backup of your stock ROM GTI 9100. I have a Samsung Galaxy S2. This is not a Samsung Galaxy S2 Plus. If you don't believe me, we click or touch the backup and restore. We have to restore, but you can restore from internal SD card. Okay, restore from SD card, and here's the backup. Now let's restore and let's rock. Restoring boot image, and now is restore everything, the data, the applications, your Wi-Fi password from your house. So I'm going to plug into a charger because initially it's not very bad at this point. Oh, I forgot to plug in the charger because you don't know what happens on the next. So all you need is just to have the restored bootloader image when you need in a few situations. But you have to wait until the backup restore the backup is ready. Don't unplug the charger, don't unplug the battery. Just wait because the restore may take a few processes. Don't get worried. Meanwhile, while your phone is getting a restore in progress and you cannot wait, you can eat a snack or wait, you can not sleep. You can help sometimes your mother, father. Do you want your sexuality? Forget about that. Forget about this sentence. Just a snack time, play Angry Birds Epic. And sometimes take care of your mother and your newborn kitten if you have a newborn kitten. If you have a newborn kitten, restoring data, initially this doesn't go wrong at this point. Believe me, nothing is worth if you try to do that. When try to do that, many things can happen. So we can probably be sure about what happens. The live wallpaper is restored. It's gonna to hurt. Now restoring and everything is restored, okay? Everything restored. So we can say that we can reboot now. We are going to reboot. The restore is complete. And now we are gonna to show also. Okay. Samsung Galaxy S2. Okay. There we are. There is no boot loop. There is no boot loop, okay? There is no boot loop. I guess is the backup restored. The bootloader is, I mean the kernel is restored with the bootloader and the primary partition. There's nothing wrong about. There's nothing to worry about. This is very nostalgic. Why to kill your phone nostalgia for a custom ROM? Believe me, at this part, you have to believe me. Why to kill your phone nostalgia for a custom ROM? You resolve something, believe me. And also, the battery is gone around to be crazy, but I must measure the voltage across. All I have to do is to take out the Samsung Galaxy S2, and there is no way. Yeah, initially I have the all applications for S4. No, wait, I forgot to turn on the. That looks so fine. I don't believe why do you want a custom ROM. You will kill your nostalgia. Over the horizon, your applications, Pacebeam. Oh yeah, you can install Pacebeam on any custom ROM, but your nostalgia is very important. As long as you don't kill it. As long if you have a red exclamation point or a yellow exclamation point about the Saya kernel, you can reset the counter. You can believe me, you can reset the flash counter with this triangle away application. Current 0. Auto reset at boot. But if you want to auto reset at boot, is your own risk. Only available in play version. But it's very worthless if you don't believe what you're doing. We have many things. You can, instead of a custom ROM, you can track your stock ROM with a powerful kernel, which this one doesn't mean to break. As long as you use the settings correctly. It's a pity too. I thought that I can share my Android collection site with you, but I can still do that anyway. I can have my diary restored, but it's not very worth to, you know, the thanks of custom ROM and Angry Pigs Epic. Like I have the not true. What is the time?
Network error. Please try again.
Mother. Block my life. Do I need something to modify the flying crap? Maybe I can have an Android the power at work. Of Android at work. We have probably a few things to have. Calculator. We have S Note, which is a replacement because of your S Pen. So there's a little bit of similarity of the Samsung Galaxy S2 and Note 2 launchers. I can be very done. The mini diary is already mine. But it's very wrong. Life is mean. The swimming problem is a piece of crap. A piece of crap? Probably not. Like I said, the issue. Now let's. Oh my lord. I do a mistake a little bit, but Monty, attention. Monty, attention. Bok. But I cannot compare a Note 2 with a Samsung Galaxy S2. It is a nostalgic phone. Like everybody have. Always mind the super sewer issue when you flash this Italy firmware, which I modify. Ah! Always mind the dead proximity sensor for some reason. I'm going to turn on this light. What the? What the? The light is coming from the sensor of the light sensor. A Samsung Galaxy S2. But believe me, that you can, if you don't have a backup of your stock ROM, you can restore with Odin. But be careful of repartition. Be careful! Because you don't need to use a repartition. All you need is just to don't put a repartition pit file with Odin and number 1 of Odin. Don't play with pit files. Quiet! Reflash normally. Without a repartition file, but... Yep, that is all about this. Restore a stock ROM backup in case of something, so have a nice day, and I'm going to do many tricks of this.